Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to another inspiring conversation. I am your host, Hafsa, Educationwali, a student of Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute, Batch 23, Level 1. And today we are going to discuss a very important topic, the power of networking, building meaningful connections. Networking is not just about meeting new people, it's about building genuine relationships, sharing knowledge, supporting one another, and creating opportunities. So let's begin this interesting conversation with ChatGPT. Assalamu alaikum, ChatGPT. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Alhamdulillah. I want to
That's
ask
good
you
to
some
hear.
questions about networking and making
Mhm.
connections.
Okay. Well, networking is more about cultivating genuine relationships than just collecting contacts. So I'd start by asking, what kind of connections are you hoping to make? Are they professional ones like in education or tech, or more community based?
All right. Okay. First of all, tell me what exactly does networking mean and why is it important in our personal and professional lives?
Right. So networking is basically building mutually helpful relationships with people who share interests, goals, or values with you. Uh, Professionally, it can open doors to opportunities like job leads, mentorship, or collaborations. Personally, it creates a support system, people who can advise you, encourage you, or just listen when life gets complicated. The magic happens when those two overlap, like meeting people through shared learning spaces or volunteering. It's less about who you know than more about who knows you and trusts you. So it's about trust and generosity at its core.
That's great. Wonderful answer. Okay. Why do meaningful connections matter more than simply having a large number of contacts?
Hmm. Because the depth of a relationship beats the breadth every time. I mean, you could have hundreds of contacts, but if there's no trust or shared investment, they're not much more than names. But a handful of genuine connections can recommend you when an opportunity pops up, or give you honest feedback, or just show up when you need them. So I'd say it's kind of like quality over quantity. One strong ally who really knows your strengths is more valuable than 100 who don't.
Okay. What are some simple ways for beginners to start building their professional network?
Yeah, sure. We'll start small and be sincere. Reach out to people you already know, like classmates, colleagues, or even friends of friends. Ask about their work, like what they're excited about or challenges they face day to day. Show up to events or online groups where people in your field hang out. And I mean, don't just collect contacts. Follow up with little notes. Like, great talking with you about, you know, maybe share something useful, like an article they might care about. Over time, that steady, authentic approach grows into a trusted network.
Great. How can a person overcome shyness or nervousness when meeting new people?
Oh, yeah, that is super common. The trick is practice, small steps, like starting with low pressure settings or chatting briefly with someone at a coffee line before diving into bigger events. A little curiosity goes a long way. Ask people about themselves. Most folks love talking when someone listens closely. Also, do a little prep. Think of two or three open ended questions you can always lean on. Like, what got you interested in this field? Or, how's your week been? And remember, nervousness doesn't need to vanish, it can tag along while you're still connecting. Each small win makes the next one easier. It's a muscle, not a switch.
Very good suggestion. What is the best way to introduce yourself when meeting someone for the first time?
Try something warm and simple. Start with your name, then one line about what you do or what brings you here. And finish with a light conversational hook like, I've been learning about X lately. Has that come up for you? That combo feels natural and opens space for them to share. The key is sounding curious, not rehearsed.
How can we make a good first impression during a networking conversation?
Well, pay attention to the small stuff. Smile, make eye contact, and be genuinely engaged. Listen more than you speak and reflect back a little of what they say so they feel heard. Share just enough about yourself to connect, but don't overload. And if you can, add a dash of kindness. Things like remembering someone's name, thanking them for their time, or following up afterwards in a genuine way. It's less about slick lines and more about being present and authentic. That's what sticks with people.
All right. What questions should we ask when we want to build a genuine connection with someone?
Oh, great question. Try questions that invite stories, like, what's been exciting for you lately? Or what drew you into this line of work? You can also ask what challenges they're currently tackling. Thoughtful follow ups like, how did you get into that? Show interest without prying. And don't underestimate the power of simply asking, how are you really doing? As long as your tone is genuine, the conversation usually finds its own rhythm. And sometimes the best connection comes not from talking, but from listening closely. People can feel that difference.
What role does social media play in modern networking?
Hmm. Social media can amplify your networking, so it helps you stay visible, share your ideas, and keep loose ties alive. But it's strongest if you use it intentionally. Engage, don't just scroll. Comment thoughtfully. Share something useful. Message people with a purpose, not, hey, what's up? Think of it as tending a garden. A little regular care, real interest, and patience. And when you move offline, carry that same spirit. Be curious, be helpful, and stay consistent. That's what turns digital contacts into real relationships.
Okay. Finally, what is your most powerful advice for someone who wants to build a strong and meaningful network.
Well, focus on being the kind of person others want in their network. Be reliable, be curious, and give before you ask. If you show up consistently with generosity, your network will grow naturally and strong because people remember how you made them feel. So be the kind of connector who adds light, not noise.
Okay. Thank you so much, ChatGPT and viewers. Keep learning, keep connecting, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.